up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Kicks for Fresh. Now, if you're new here, I go by K Fresh, and in today's video, I'm gonna give you a detailed review, an on-feed look, and an outfit of the day featuring the Air Force One love letter. So before we get into the logistics of this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. On this channel, I do sneaker reviews, clothing hauls, and how to style. So sit back and relax and get your life. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the review of this sneaker. I did hit on this bad boy on the sneakers app on February the 13th, 14th, I can't remember the date. That is because Nike and the sneakers app have been pushing their dates up, back, front, forward, back, side to side, and I just cannot keep up with the actual release date. But please know that this is a Valentine's Day shoe. I was super excited to actually get this shoe, so I actually already opened up the box, so you won't be able to see me actually unbox it. Just know that I didn't get the the original box where they would have the Nike Just Steal It tape. I did get the new and improved boxes, so I was really excited about that. As you can see from the box, you do have the Nike swoosh in the air, and if you look real close, there's actually a heart that dots that eye. I think that is so dope. The fact that this packaging does come like this is just really amazing. This is something that you do not see on an Air Force One. The size tag does read Air Force One 07 Quick Strike or QS. And the official color code on these joints is tulip pink and university red. The suggested retail price on these was USD $130. I did get an 8.5 men's, which is a 10 in women's, and I will talk about sizing on Air Force Ones a little bit later in this video. So let me actually show you the size tag and all that information. There is a pull tab on this box. But before we get into that, let me just show you the back of the box so that you can see all the details that come into this box. You do have to open it up right here. It's like a little slide out piece right there. And then you actually slide the shoe out. In terms of the tissue paper, it does say a forever love. So I do want to show you all the details on the tissue paper. Hopefully you can read that. I know that that is very, very hard to see. But I really like the fact that they really just outdid themselves on this sneaker. And then when you open it up to see the other tissue paper, it actually says AF1 or Air Force One. So there is 2 layers of tissue paper in this box, y'all. I really love that about this sneaker. But when I take these bad boys out the box, let me go ahead and take both of them out. They were stuffed in here pretty tight too. In terms of the box, you do only get the quality control sticker here. And then they actually have some lettering. You can't really pull the drawer out because it stops, but there's some lettering that talks about the drawer size length. So that is really awesome. So as always, y'all, I like to start with the outer sole of this sneaker. So as you can see, you do get a bubblegum pink. I do think this is a little different than the tulip pink colorway that is listed on the box. But when you get to the lateral side of the sneaker, this is where I feel the tulip pink is. This is a very nice, soft, gushy suede. Very, very quality for this sneaker. Then you do have a nice red leather swoosh. I think that really just sets this sneaker off. When you get to the back tab of this sneaker, y'all, as you can see, you do have a Nike swoosh in an air. Again, the eye does have what you would call like a little heart. You can't really see that because of the details on this. It's so small, but I can see it, and I think that's what matters, and I just think that it's really dope. When you get to the medial side, you do see the same, color blocking. You do have the perforated holes, and those are hearts, y'all. So that is on the medial side and the lateral side of this sneaker, and that is another reason why I had to pick it up. So many details. So when you get to the toe box of this bad boy, as you can see, the toe box also has the hearts that are perforated. You do get a red swoosh up here right before the laces start. I just think that is a very awesome detail. I thank you, Nike, for doing this on this Air Force One. And then I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up the laces just a little bit so that I can show you all the tongue. Now the tongue is a really awesome piece as well, because this is something that you don't see on an Air Force One. So as you can see here, you do have that Nike swoosh Air, and it does say Air Force One. When you snap this open on the left side of the shoe, you do see, I can't even see this, y'all. Y'all know I'm blind. So hopefully you all can see this, but you do have a backdrop, which is in red. You do have a pink heart, and then you have a red Nike swoosh, and it just says Air Force One Forever, or AF1 Forever right there on the front of that. That is really awesome, y'all. You can barely see that, but I wanted to show you that. Upon further inspection of this sneaker, you do have a white sock liner on the inside of this shoe. One really important detail to this sneaker is you do get an extra set of red laces, which I don't think I'm gonna put these in my shoe. I really like this shoe with the tulip pink more than I do want the red to stand out. But on this tongue, you do actually have True Love since 82, and 82 is when the Air Force One debuted with Nike, so you can see that, which is really awesome. I love this. This is what sold me about the shoe, amongst other things. But the really cool thing about this sneaker is how premium the leather is. So I really want to show you all how premium this leather is. You also have very premium leather on the side panels. The tongue itself is very tumble and premium leather. So this is a very comfortable Air Force One. Like, I already know this is gonna be super comfortable. It's not as bulky as a Air Force One usually is. That is one of the things that I noticed when I took this right out of the box. So I do want to point out, y'all, that the insoles are different. So on the right foot, you do have a red insole with the Nike swoosh Air in pink. And then on the left foot, you do have pink or tulip pink, and then you have the red Nike Air in the swoosh. And so I really love the fact that they did this for the sneaker, because it just, again, it's so cool. It's different than what you normally see for Air Force One. So before we get into the on-feet portion and the outfit of the day, I did want to talk about sizing really quickly. So if you have been watching my channel for a couple of months or the last year that I've been doing this, you will know that I usually wear a 9 in men, a 10.5 in women. But with this particular sneaker, I did go down a half a size. And the reason for that is because I personally feel that Air Force Ones run big. They run about a half size big. If you like your shoes flopping around, especially like your Air Force Ones, do what you do. But for me personally, in my foot, I have a wide flat foot. I still feel like it is pretty big in terms of the sizing, so I just go down a half a size. So I think that really served me well. Maybe that's the reason why I hit on the sneakers app, who knows. But at the end of the day, I'm very excited and very glad that I actually got a pair of these sneakers. One thing that I did notice is it is really hard to see the heart in the air back here. I understand what they were trying to do, but at the same time, it just, you can't really tell that it's a heart, like, but you know it's a heart because it's something different than just like a red dot. So now that we got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the on-feet portion of this video right now. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, but thank you so much for viewing this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, click that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from your girl, K Fresh. Comment below, what are your thoughts on these Air Force One love letters? Are you feeling them? Are you really just waiting for the Air Max 90s? Do you have the Air Max 90s? Because it actually was a pack, y'all. So if you don't know, there actually was an Air Force One and there was an Air Max 90, and I just went ahead and got the Air Force One, and I'm gonna try to grab the Air Max 90s for a friend of mine. But other than that, I really appreciate you all for coming by and viewing the video, and until next time, you already know what to do. Stay fresh.